Anthony Hartwig here with a player profile, our first one of the fall season, and we're starting with a cheerleader because we've had a couple of cheerleaders from Cardinal Mooney do something really, really special. And we start with Peyton Campbell, who, is an All-American now. So, we had to get her on and talk about it. Peyton, thank you so much for taking the time to join us and talking about this awesome moment and achievement for you.
Thank you so much for having me.
So, we're going to talk about your journey and your start. But before we do, I want to just talk about this moment. You go down to Marietta, you go to this cheer camp, and you're named an All American, which is one of the most prestigious awards that a high school cheerleader can get. Did you ever see this coming? Was it something that you thought was a possibility? What kind of went through your mind when you were able to get this achievement?
I honestly went into the camp not expecting anything, just an open mind, because this was our first cheer camp as a school. So I honestly had no idea this would ever happen. But when we found out about the program, I was super excited to try and get the chance to become a part of the All-American program.
So when you just when you figure out that it's a possibility and you're excited to, like you said, get the chance, what's kind of going through your head? How do you stay focused and keep that in the back of your head and just try to do the best you can at that camp in the moment?
Well, I obviously was super nervous in the moment, but I just kept saying, "You got this. Keep to yourself. Be confident," and that really helped and paid off.
Let's talk about that moment. You made it happen. You got the All American. What did that feel like to be presented with that award?
I really didn't expect it at all. So I was super shocked and I was so happy. And all I could thank is my coaches and my team for being so supportive.
When we looked at the recap of the camp for not just you, but the whole team, I mean, awards out the wazoo for this whole cheer squad. And like you said, the first one that you guys have done, what's that mean to this team to kind of show them that, hey, when we go to these places, when we go to these camps, we can do a lot of special things?
It's a huge milestone for our team because we've been through a lot, but this year we really came together as a team. And seeing that our progress finally paid off, we're just excited for the upcoming season.
Talking to your coach, setting this interview up, one of the things she told me was that this is kind of an expectation for this cheer squad. They want to be the team that goes to these things and represents Mooney in the big way like you are. What did it mean to be able to represent your community and Cardinal Mooney down there and to be able to show everybody that it's not just the generic cheerleading that everyone thinks of? Like, you guys are serious athletes that can go down and get a lot of stuff done.
We have been putting in so much time and energy into the season this year. We started a month ago and we've already excelled as a team. And that really helped with our coaching and the teamwork and all the bonding we've been doing. So that really paid off.
Now I want to talk about your journey and the start of it and how you got into cheerleading and when it took a turn to something that you wanted to put so much time and energy into and obviously get yourself to really good places.
Well, I've been a competitive dancer since the age of 4. So when I was able to cheer in middle school, I obviously jumped at that opportunity. And as soon as I came to Mooney, I knew cheerleading was something I wanted to continue doing. So in the future, hopefully, I'm able to continue doing it.
Yeah, I know that All-American Award gives you that avenue or at least the opportunity to pursue that. This being your senior year, going into your senior season, what did it mean to start it off with such a cool thing? I mean, you have a long road ahead before you graduated from Cardinal Mooney, but it's a good way to start, I think, right?
Yeah. It really just helps me to push to be a better leader. And it just motivated me to be like, if I was able to do this, our team is able to do so much more.
You said you've been doing competitive dance since 4 years old. That's a lot of time, a
Yeah.
lot of dancing. What made you kind of fall in love with it? What made you keep wanting to come and do it again and again and again?
Well, my mom put me in a dance class when I was 4, and I was just stuck with it. I fell in love with it and everything about it.
When your mom put you in the dance class, did she know that she'd be, giving up all these weekends and turning her daughter into someone that took it super seriously and did all these amazing things with it? Do you think she knew that was coming?
I really don't think so because I think she started as a dance class and then it came into my whole life, basically.
I'm sure her and her family are still very supportive of you, even though we were joking about it. What's it mean to have them behind your back and to be able to share that moment with them and to be able to just feel the support of the entire community? We saw the post about you and your cheer squad on the Cardinal Mooney social media. Got plenty of shares, plenty of comments. Everyone's behind you guys. What does that mean to you?
It means everything. All the support is the reason we are where we're at today, and I could have never done it without my team, my coaches, and my family.
Talk about some more goals that you and the squad have for this whole season and what you want to get out of it, and some other things that are on the horizon for this cheer squad.
Well, as a squad, we are actually considering competing. So that's a big change for us. So we just need to keep putting in hours and working. But I really hope to just stay a strong squad and just keep improving.
As a senior with all those goals for the team, you have to be a leader too. Talk about kind of your leadership qualities and how you think, how you feel yourself as a leader, and what kind of leadership qualities you have.
I feel I'm very supportive and I'm always there for my girls, always have been, always will be. And I think that teaching them how I wanted to be taught is just the way I came up as a leader.
With that being said, I mean, you're going to be leaving the squad next year, and you're going to be kind of making it better than when you found it, right? That's the whole hallmark of senior leadership. If we ask the cheerleader next year, what it was like to be Peyton's teammate and what she taught you, what would you hope that answer would be? What kind of legacy do you want to leave on this squad?
I hope just a positive one. I hope I change these girls like feeling for cheer in the most positive way, and I hope they all fell in love with it just like I did.
Now, we've talked about how much time you've put in the sport, but you also, I'm sure, put time into other things. What are some other interests you have, other things that you do to kind of make yourself a well-rounded person and, get yourself away from dance when you have to?
Well, I actually played 1 year of lacrosse my sophomore year, and I couldn't do it last year because I was traveling around for dance, but I do plan to play again this year because I loved it.
I'm sure Coach Shaheen is happy to hear that. Would love more bodies on that lacrosse team.
Yeah.
What are some hobbies you have? Some things that you like to do outside of the sport that are just kind of fun that are just part of being a kid?
I just love being with all my friends and my family. I'm really family oriented, so being with them is always the best.
You're a part of a fall sports kind of scene right now in Cardinal Mooney that has a lot of excitement. There's a lot of excitement around the football team, a lot of excitement around the volleyball team, soccer. What kind of sports are you the most fun going to see and going to watch?
It's definitely football. I love watching football. I always have. So I'm just so excited for this year because our seniors should be pretty good.
They're also in the midst of building a new football stadium for the football team. I mean, how exciting has that been around this whole community, knowing that very soon it's that you're gonna have a home stadium.
It's we went outside to see it yesterday. It is so beautiful, and I'm so excited to be practicing out there. And I really just can't wait because it looks so good.
Every time we talk to Mooney athletes, we talk about the family, the Mooney family, the Mooney tradition that you get to be a part of. From your perspective, what makes it so special to be a part of this Mooney tradition and to see all the alumni that have come before you that support this school and to now hopefully in a year be one yourself.
My whole family came to Mooney, my whole dad's side. So coming into Mooney, I had a really high expectation, and it truly is just a family. Everybody's here for everybody, and nothing can beat it.
Since you're a senior, we also want to talk about the future goals, what you're looking for outside of high school. Do you have it all figured out yet? Do you know what you're going to be doing after you graduate?
I don't have the plan yet, but I think I'm going to major in fine arts of dance, and I either want to dance or continue my cheerleading career.
When you think about places you might want to go, you don't have it figured out yet, like you said, but do you have like a dream state or a dream spot where like if you could go there, it would be like the icing on the cake?
See, I don't know yet, but I am looking into a couple schools, and I plan to go tour them this year.
If you could live in any state in the country, just money's not an issue, college is an issue, just I want to be in this state, I want to be in this place, where would you go?
Right now, probably Florida. It's easy.
Nothing wrong with the tropical weather, right? I want to talk about some things off the court just to get to know you a little bit. What's some of your favorite classes that you've taken or that you're about to take in Cardinal Mooney?
Well, I'm really excited to take our filmmaking class because we film like the morning announcements and just we go around interviewing the people around the school. So I'm really excited to take that class.
We know the teachers at Cardinal Mooney are top notch. Who are some teachers that have impacted your journey along the way so far in your high school career?
Definitely Mr. Reinhardt and Mrs. Kenner. They're my two favorite teachers ever, and they really pushed me.
We've talked about your favorite subject. I don't want to say least favorite because that's a knock on the teachers, but what's the one that you think like has been the hardest, has made you work the hardest at to get those good grades?
Definitely math. Math is the hardest.
Was there like, is there a certain math or all the maths are just hard for you?
I mean, all of them.
All of them.
Yeah.
What do you like, movies or books? Which one are you a part of? Do you like to read or watch the movie?
Oh, I'm a movie person.
Do you have a favorite? Because you said you're in the filmmaking class. So do you have a favorite movie?
A favorite movie? I mean, Princess and the Frog has always been my favorite since I was little.
That's a great Disney classic. We can call it a classic now, which is crazy. What are some things that you like to do to hang out with your friends? You said you hang out with your friends a lot. Is there a hangout spot for Cardinal Mooney students right now? That's the big spot.
Right now, we don't really have one. We haven't. Everybody's super busy with sports right now because doubles just started and
Right.
volleyball doubles just started. So we're all kind of just pushing for Saturdays, but we usually go to my one friend's house.
Now I know you probably eat very healthy to keep yourself in shape, but you have to have some cheat days. What are your cheat days? Guilty pleasure snacks.
Oh gosh, I love Chick-fil-A. I don't really like fast food, but Chick-fil-A is good.
What about desserts? Right? Maybe not fast food, but you gotta have the sweet tooth.
Oh, I love ice cream so much.
What's your favorite flavor?
Cookie dough.
Cookie dough.
Yeah.
Handles?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Is Handles the best?
Handles is the best.
Okay. There you go. That's a nice plug for Handles. Not a sponsor, but maybe a sponsor one day. Maybe you can get an NIL deal when you cheerlead in college with Handles.
Okay.
Peyton, one of the things that we do at the end of these player profiles, every time, no matter what the athlete is, we give them the chance to take the spotlight off themselves for a minute and shine on the people that got them to where they are. You're their support system. I know you have a big village behind you. I want to give you as much time as you want to thank the people that support you and to give them all shout outs.
I can never thank my 3 coaches this year. I can never thank them enough, and I wouldn't be where I'm at without my family, especially my mom and my sister. They always have my back, and they're always pushing me into a positive environment and just want what's best for me.
Peyton, we want to congratulate you on all that you've already achieved and what you're going to achieve the rest of the year at Cardinal Mooney. We thank you for your time coming with us today and talking about your journey. We wish you the best of luck in your future, and we can't wait to talk to you again real soon.
Thank you so much.